Well, 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 what do we have here? A little big tower of power. That's right, guys. I'm about to go in on one of the two all-new cold brews here at Mickey D's, and this one's going to be the marble variant. So stay tuned because it's up next for you. I'm Ian K, and you're about to peep this out.
Welcome to Peep This Out Reviews with Ian K.
Stay frosty.
Yes, sir. I do love me some cold brew, guys. I mean, aside from the regular vanilla iced coffees that I get here, this is the very first time that I'm actually trying cold brew in this particular form over here at Mickey D's. And as you can see, it's a little big tower of power with the McCafe goodness right over there. A beautiful situation I'm about to get into. Let me break it on down for you real fast. Talk about a nice frosty cold beverage with this one, guys. This is looking and feeling pretty great already. What this is their all-new cold brew made from Gavina Coffee, which is basically 100% Arabica coffee, and it's a gourmet brand that supplies Mickey D's. A beautiful situation there. Mixed up with it, and hence the marble name, we've got some chocolate caramel syrup and a lot of cream thrown in for good measure, guys. And again, this is looking really inviting right now. I can't wait to give this a go. And I'm not going to have to wait too long because we're doing that right now for a little quickie review. Guys, here we go. It's the all-new Marble Cold Brew here at Mickey D's. Let's peep this out. Oh, smooth, creamy, rich. The chocolate syrup is coming through beautifully with little notes of caramel in there, but the smooth creaminess of cold brew. Guys, if you don't know, cold brew is really the way to go. I mean, it's steeped for about 12 hours in terms of the prep for this. So you're getting ultra rich, ultra smooth, creamy type of coffee. And when you mix it with the cream on top of that and some of that chocolate caramel goodness, that is adding the right amount of sweetness. And of course I had to go for the large, considering what this is. I mean, it's like 50 cents difference between medium and large. You might as well do the big one. For $4.29, this is pretty banging. Let's keep going in. Wow. And if you're asking yourself, is this better than Dunkin's cold brew? Well, you know what? Dunkin' also uses 100% Arabica beans as well, so the flavor is very similar naturally, but really the difference with this is the version of the chocolate syrup. Now, naturally, Dunkin' has a little bit of a different type of chocolate taste. This one's a little bit smoother, a little richer. Maybe the fact that it's got caramel thrown into the mix and the extra cream is changing my mind just a little bit in terms of what that means. And I guess I'm coming to that conclusion because naturally I've had Dunkin' so many times in the past and the version of the chocolate I'm used to. But this version, I gotta say, I don't get too often over here at Mickey D's, and I'm really digging that. As you can see, the distribution of the cream is coming through beautifully on this one here, guys. So mixed very nice, and I have to say the presentation is looking pretty nice on this one, especially when it's up on the menu board before you order it. It's a very inviting type of ad they have for this one here, as you're seeing on screen. This is pretty banging. Let's go for a couple more sips on it. It's pretty good. Yes, yes, yes. Very tasty. And if you picked up on the very beginning of this when I said one of two all-new cold brews here, they have a straight version of the cold brew just by itself with no cream at all. You have to add that stuff. So you're getting some regular options on the menu, at least when it comes to cold brew if you don't want the chocolate caramel, the syrup. But you can actually customize this any way you want in the app. So if you decide to do a different flavor with this, it's only going to enhance what's already here. And the quality of the coffee is pretty nice on this, guys. Pretty nice indeed. That is so satisfying. Smooth, rich, not gritty at all. A lovely situation. So not too much to show you in terms of the presentation outside of the cup that you're seeing here. But guys, a very frosty situation, and this is easily worth your time. If you love cold brew like I do, I was very much excited to give this a go. You need to be giving it a go. It's pretty nice. Wow, really tasty. And now that I think about it, you know, it's been almost 5 years since they actually had a cold brew option on the menu over here at Mickey D's. What you're seeing up on the screen here right now is the frozen variant that they did way back when. So the fact that they haven't had cold brew on the menu, period, since then is kind of suspect to me because I think they would want to go with something like this first to test the waters and then do a frozen version. So take a look at that option because I got to tell you that was good too. But the straight version of cold brew mixed up with some chocolate and caramel, a very lovely situation. So let's go for one more sip of this one. We'll wrap the review with the rating coming up next, but I was so glad to give this a go right now because I was so very much in the mood for it. So one more sip and we'll wrap it up. Hang on. I am going to enjoy the rest of this after this review, for sure. So yeah, guys, loveliness all around, and as you can tell by the rating on screen here right now, this absolutely deserves that, considering the quality that I'm having with those particular beans, especially. The Gavina brand is definitely a bomb situation all across the menu here at Mickey D's because it's really nice quality. But when you mix it with the chocolate and caramel syrup, that's where it's elevated on top of the extra cream. So you're getting a nice variation of this. If you decide to get this one outside of the regular cold brew, you have two options at least. This is definitely something you should check out. And I would recommend getting the large because considering the price here in Southern Cali especially, it makes more sense to do that. You get a little bit more bang for the buck. Alright, so do me a quick favor like always. Drop those comments down below. Let me know what you thought of this particular version of the cold brew over here at Mickey D's. Did you actually prefer the chocolate caramel variant over, say, the Dunkin'? Because in that regard, I think this chocolate is actually better than Dunkin', guys. So the overall combination feels a little bit more richer, a little bit smoother, and I gotta say the quality is pretty banging. But drop those comments down below and let me know your thoughts on this one. And with that, this is Ian K closing out another high-quality foodie feature for you here on Peep This Out Reviews, bringing you brand new content every single week here on my channel. So why stay tuned for that next review coming real soon. In the meantime, stay frosty. Hey, thanks for checking out this review, guys. But just in case you didn't see the one I did before this one, you can find it right up over here, along with what I think YouTube's gonna recommend for you to check out as well. As always, I think you'll find something to like in both of them, and I'll definitely catch you in the next one. See ya.